I began in September, and I just really wanted to study clinical psychology. I completed my undergraduate degree in UCD and really enjoyed the experience of studying here, and that's why I wanted to return. Well, it's a 3-year doctoral program in clinical psychology. It's a professional training program, so there are academic components as well as placements. And during the 3 years, you really cover the lifespan in terms of in your first year, you study child and adolescent clinical psychology. Moving on to then in second year, you study adult and older adult clinical psychology. And in the final year, you cover intellectual disability and a specialist placement. I have always been interested in both research and clinical practice, and so I think clinical psychology is unique in the sense that it works off the scientist practitioner model. It really gives you the opportunity to both practice clinically and work with clients and to really help try and alleviate people's psychological distress. There really is a huge emphasis placed on making sure that students can fulfill their potential, and the staff here are very friendly and approachable and tremendously helpful, and really I think care a great deal about how their students are progressing and how they can really push their students to achieve new heights. The application process is very straightforward in terms of once you've submitted your application form, the course team will then decide whether or not you're suitable to be interviewed. Gaining entry onto a doctoral program in clinical psychology can be quite competitive, and so it's a really relaxed atmosphere when the interviews are going on, and they really try to facilitate you in terms of putting your best foot forward. UCD has a great reputation in terms of research in a broad sense, but particularly in terms of clinical psychology. There is a really high level of expertise within the school itself. That's a really attractive prospect, I think, when you're applying, is that there is that high level of expertise where you can continue to learn. As well as that, UCD has a great research reputation in terms of forging links with other mental health organisations. And so I think for a postgraduate, that's a really exciting opportunity in terms of if you have a research question that you want to address or investigate, then it's really useful to capitalise on the relationships that already exist there in UCD. Because it's so competitive, it is something that you strive after for some time, and so it is quite nice then to kind of get through the application process and really feel like, well, this is finally kind of going to be your time to really pursue what you wanted to do with your career. I really want to make a contribution to society through research, something that I think is a lasting contribution and that you can look at and say, well, I made a real contribution here.